grouchy, so pretty. She is everything I want to be, and more. Ready? Rollin'. Hey y'all, it's Chey, and I hope y'all are having a great holiday season. I hope you had a great Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. I know I did, and that's basically what this video is about. I was so lucky and blessed and grateful to receive all the amazing gifts that I received this year, and I just wanted to share those with y'all because I'm nerding out over a lot of them, and I think y'all will too. They range from clothes to coffee to nerdy things, and most importantly, to music. This giant stack that you see beside me is part of the chaos, and I promise you will see everything here, plus more in the floor that you can't already see. Namely, right off the bat, I got a ring light, which you can probably see in my glasses. I'm still fooling around with how to play with it, but it definitely helps with the terrible lighting in my room. So if you've noticed a change in lighting quality, it's because of this thing that you see reflected. There we go, I'm a reptile. Conspiracy theory. In conjunction with better recording equipment, this I am very, very excited about. Hold on. Ignore the rabbit-eared box. I got a wireless lav mic. Why did it take me this long to get this mic? I don't know. This little mic is awesome, and I've already tested it a few times. I should be using it to record this video, but I wanted to show it to you. It's plug and play, so it has this little lightning adapter in that goes into your phone. Then you have the actual microphone right here, which comes with its own clip. I've taken the clip off for right now, but you can wear it, clip it up somewhere, clip it to your camera, I guess, if you want, but this is going to be perfect for some deep dive videos that I want to do later, also making filming on my phone much easier in the future, and if I want to go out and do interviews for a couple of projects that I want to do, which I will not spoil here, but just know this is going to be coming in handy. That's the word. This is going to be coming in handy very, very soon. Not to mention this is definitely going in my engineering go bag. It never hurts to have an extra lav mic. You never know. My friend Angel got me this adorable cheeseburger squishmallow. I won't explain it. It's an inside joke from my childhood, but his name is Carl, and I adore him. Speaking of small beings, you may have heard me talk about the little demon men that live in my phone. I got a gift related to them too. This is the Obey Me sheep plush. This is Satan's, you can tell by the green ribbon. I already have Mammon's. He is sitting on my dresser right now, but my mom got me Satan's. I love the MC sheep plushes. They're so cute and just fluffy and soft. I'm always scared to take them out of the bags because I don't want them to get dusty or dirty, as sheep are likened to do. So for now, until I get a better display besides my dresser and shelves, Satan's just gonna sit next to Mammon and they're gonna chill. Hopefully. I got Chey from Nier. Isn't she gorgeous? Isn't she always gorgeous? But she is definitely one of my favorites of that merch that I got. Look at her. So grouchy, yet so pretty. She is everything I want to be, and more. She is the start of a trend, which is a lot of Nier merch that I got. With that, I'm going to segue into the rest of the Nier merch. Let me tell y'all something. I was so excited. I actually saw this box come in, but I didn't know what was in it. Obviously, my mom ordered it to the house, and I saw it was a box from Square Enix, and I was like, is that Nier merch? But of course I couldn't open it. And so I have been hype for the past month to open up that Square Enix box. It has lived in my mind like Bigfoot on the northwestern coast of America. Just living there constantly. And I was not prepared for what I found inside. Much like Bigfoot. If it wasn't clear enough on this channel, Nier is my favorite video game. And I don't own any merch of it besides one 9S figure. My brain was just doing all sorts of cartwheels about what could be inside that box, and it did not disappoint. Something I love about Nier the most, and I think is a lot of people's favorite part of the game, I talked about it in the videos I did on Nier, the music. I personally think the music from the first Nier game is better than the second. They're both amazing soundtracks, they're both gorgeous, but I personally just have a preference for the first game's soundtrack. Square Enix has had this merch. If y'all know Nier, then you probably know where this is going. I got 2 of the music boxes that they made with the soundtrack from the first game. I got Emil, Sacrifice, and Chey, Salvation. These are 2 of my favorite tracks, and they're just 2 tiny little music boxes, but I'll play a piece for y'all as much as I can without fearing of copyright. And here is Chey, Salvation. I almost cried the first time that I played the Emil music box. Actually, I did cry a little bit. But those are two of my favorite gifts that I got this year. The last piece of Nier merch that I got was actually something that I've just been needing, especially for when I move out and get my own space and have my own PC desk set up. It's a gaming pad. Hi, we're down here. Apparently the store had several different versions of the gaming pads. They had them from both games, but my mom knew the first one was my favorite one, so she took a gamble and she absolutely hit the jackpot. It's quite hefty too. It's quite heavy duty. Feels good quality. Once I actually start using it, I'll update y'all on the quality, but it feels pretty hefty. Pretty darn solid. Let's go ahead and do the music because I lied to you. That is not the last piece of Nier merch. The last piece of Nier merch is the soundtrack to Nier Reincarnation. I got We Were Shark's new Low CD and the vinyl. This is the black vinyl. I already have the hot pink, but I don't like to use colored vinyls because they're so pretty. I like to get the black vinyl to actually listen to it and to actually use it. I will use the pink, but I just like to have the black to use. But to get both of these, the CD and the vinyl, let me tell you something. If you do not know this band, We Were Sharks, I'm gonna be doing a video on them, hopefully sooner rather than later. I found this band just this year in 2022. I adore them. The first song I ever heard was Beyond Repair, which is not on this album, it's on their Lost Touch album. But the second those drums hit, I literally was in my car on the way to work and I just went, and I had to hit rewind. I was gonna sing it, but no I'm not, because I won't do it justice. But when the drums hit, the drums and vocals in this band are insane. I mean, the songs are amazing, everything about them is amazing, but specifically the drums and vocals, that's what really gets my synesthesia kicking in with this band. If you don't know them already, check them out. I can't wait to blast this in my car, in my house, everywhere I go. The first track on this CD, Shameless, is dangerous to me because whenever I listen to it, it's one of those songs that I can't stop singing it for about a month, and I will annoy everyone around me with it. So if you're around me, I'm sorry. Pierce the Veil's Collide with the Sky album. This album was so formative to me as a young emo. I know King for a Day blew up recently on TikTok, and I'm not gonna be a gatekeeper, and I'm gonna sound like a hipster, but this album has been slept on for so many years, and now the little emos are picking back up on it, and I'm like, we've been known. No, but I'm glad that new people are getting into them. I'm glad new people are finding Pierce the Veil and this album, because it's an incredible album, and it really was formative to me in my engineer ears, as I like to call them. I won't go into that here. I'm probably gonna be making a video about that on its own. It's my Beastie Boys. I grew up on this album, playing in my house on rotation very, very heavily. We never owned it on vinyl, but now I do, so guess what's going back into heavy rotation in my household? Then we have Joe Strummer live at the Millennium. This was a Record Store Day release, I think. I'm pretty sure it was. The Clash is one of my all-time favorite bands next to Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. Because of that, clearly I love Joe Strummer, so anything that has him playing music makes me very happy. Last but not least in the vinyl world, Run DMC's King of Rock album. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Y'all, Run DMC is one of the most formative bands to my engineer sound, to me as a music lover. We own a lot of the cassettes, a lot of the CDs, but we don't actually own any of the vinyl. I have never owned any of the vinyl until now. Anyway, this is a great album. If you've never listened to Run DMC, this is a good album to check out. Jam Master Jammin' is the best song on this album, in my opinion. That's all for music. Let's run through the video games I got. I got Hades on PS4, and I also got it for the Switch. This was due to a lack of coordination on the part of some gift givers, but don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I am very happy. I've heard so much about this game. The art style is lovely. Besides knowing that it's a really great game, hearing that from reviewers I trust, from other nerds that I trust, I'm very excited to play this on both platforms. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yes, I know I'm late to this train. Don't come after me. I got it, okay? I'm gonna play it. Then, something that will surprise no one, Minecraft. And my latest addiction, farming escapism simulator. I mean, Stardew Valley. Everyone's known and beloved Stardew Valley. Again, I'm late to this train, but I'm quickly catching up because I've been playing it non-stop for the past 2 days. I've actually been procrastinating on making this video because I'm too busy trying to romance Sebastian and Sam. Listen, I have 2 types. Dark-haired grumpykins and light-haired himbos. No, I will not be taking questions at this time. Speaking of light-haired himbos, the next on the gift list are gifts that my family has been ordering all year. So technically they were sort of birthday gifts, but they wanted to wait until they got the most of them they could before giving them to me. And you'll see why. 9 through 14 of Trigun. Look at my boy. Look at him. Isn't he lovely? I love Vash so much. He's my favorite character. Now if you're looking at these, you may notice that it goes 9, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14. You might say, Chey, you're missing 10 and you have 2 12s. Well, that's because 10 is still on its way, and they bought 2 different sets to try and buy them together, because here's the thing about Trigun. After you get past a certain volume, then it's hard to find singular volumes, and a lot of people sell them in sets, so like 9 through 11, or like 12 and 13, or 13 and 14. So they just bought 2 sets that happened to have 12 in them to try and fill them out. Once 10 gets here, my Trigun collection will be complete except for the omnibus editions. I'm going to devour all of these once again, probably in one sitting. That could be a video. We'll see. So here's 9, 11, 12, which I think probably has the coolest cover of all of them, 13, and of course 14. I did get 2 other books. I got Super Fake Love Song by David Yoon. This is just a book that I saw in a store and remarked to a family member, that looks cool, the synopsis sounds neat, I'd like to read that book. Lo and behold, it's here. I will let y'all know what I think. Lastly in books, we have Kurt Vonnegut's Sirens of Titan. Up until now, I have only had a digital copy of this, so to actually get a physical copy that I can go through, reread, and annotate, love it. Here for it. And speaking of the dark-haired grumpykins, Vegeta! I got a Vegeta figure! Look at him! Isn't he amazing? I think he looks really cool. I think he looks really grouchy. Everything that I love about Vegeta. He looks like he's walking towards me to take my lunch money, and really, that's all I want from him. Okay folks, we're in the home stretch. We're down to the close, of which there are not that many. So let me segue from Vegeta to more Vegeta. One of the presents is this Vegeta sweatshirt that I got and am currently wearing. Look at him. Again, so grouchy, so angry. We love to see it. And probably my favorite clothing item that I got is this Vegeta t-shirt. It has every iteration of Vegeta that I love, which is snarky and arrogant, angry, and then fighting. But let's be honest, when isn't Vegeta fighting something or someone? You will probably catch me wearing this more than I should. Are you ready for some dorky yet adorable t-shirts? My mom got me 2 engineering t-shirts. This is a glossary of engineering terms t-shirt. I'll let you pause to read it if you want to, but you should know that all of these we do actually use pretty much almost on a daily basis, and they're all accurate. Then the classic engineer solving problems you didn't know you had in ways you can't understand. I forgot, there's one more Vegeta item. I will not be taking questions. I got the Beartooth Riptide crew neck. This is the front of it. It has Riptide on it in chrome along with lyrics from the song. And then the back just says Beartooth in the same chrome style. And the sleeve has Riptide on it. This thing is actually pretty darn hefty. I'm glad I got it in the winter because it's going to be very warm. It's very thick. Look at that. They weren't kidding around. I bet you've been wondering what this tie-dye mesh is over here. Surprise, it's more Beartooth merch. It's the Beartooth tie-dye Riptide tie-dye hoodie. It says Riptide on the back. And then the Riptide tie-dye sweatpants, which, again, just have Beartooth on the leg and then Riptide on the other. I'm gonna be rocking these things constantly. Probably matching. This is the first matching set of sweats I've ever had. So I'm gonna wear the heck out of them. As if I'm not already enough of a walking ad for Beartooth in the first place. Now, if you've ever wondered if I'm sponsored by Beartooth, if I've ever been sponsored by Beartooth, the answer is no. But should I be? That's a joke. Ashi, if you're watching these videos, it's a joke. By the way, shout out to Ashi, a Beartooth who's just an amazing human being, but is also the merch guy, the merch man, the merch master. He knows how to manage that merch, because this all hits. Okay, y'all, that is everything that I got for Christmas. I feel so lucky, especially because apparently a lot of this was stuff saved over for my birthday that didn't come in because of shipping delays, and I'm just now getting it given to me. So I got more haul than usual, and I am so lucky and so grateful. I'd love to know what y'all got for Christmas, what y'all got for the holiday season, what gifts that y'all gave to others. What were your favorite gifts that you gave out? I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying warm. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't heard it from anyone else today, I love you. Love and peace. Until tomorrow.